So, Vitaly Laletin versus Zhokh. So, I'm gonna start because I made a video where I talked about this matchup, and I talked about Trubin and Saakashvili too, and haven't changed my mind about that. But I talked about Laletin and Zhokh, and I said it's gonna be easy win for Zhokh. So I'm changing my mind, and we're gonna explain why. But before what happened in Worlds, it was like I think Laletin has no chance. No one's gonna open up Zhokh, but we see Plamen doing some incredible things right there, and
after event in Moldova and win against Andrei Pushkar, like majority of people said it's a mismatch. Zhokh will just destroy Vitaly.
Yeah.
No, after World Championship,
everyone stop that.
Not
stop.
Yeah. How easily Vitaly won 110 kilo class.
Yeah, he was looking both arms. In Europe, he lost to
with right arm. Okay,
yeah,
he lost
with right. But again, I think it matters. If one arm is good, then second is following.
Yeah. So Vitaly won 110 class in World Championship easily. He just drives through everyone. Yeah. And then Zhokh was struggling in his class with Plamen Dimitrov from Bulgaria, and that's could give you some material to think about. But we will see what will happen in Poland.
So I think Laletin's gonna be bigger. He's I don't know how big he can get, but I think 150, 120 kilos. He will not think about weight cut or something. He needs to compete in 110. We have seen him going from 100 kilos up to 110.
He was 100 kilo arm wrestler a few years ago.
And Oleg is 79, 80. He cannot gain that much.
That doesn't matter.
For him, it doesn't matter.
His arm is already for
170
already. Yeah. Vitaly Laletin has simply incredible outstandings of anthropometry.
And he's using them.
More than 2 meters tall. His leverage is and his hand.
Yeah.
It's
and we have seen a lot of guys that are tall, but he uses them completely differently. He's really good. We haven't seen him lost on how to say, I don't know how to say, on some stupid fights. We have seen him losing only if he's weaker at some positions. So he's very, very good arm wrestler for his build.
Yeah, and if you think that he's tall and thin, that's not right. That's only because of his length. He's really having serious arm size, and he knows also how to use his advantages. About that fight, I believe there is only one how to say this way how it will go. It will be definitely in straps.
Definitely.
They both will go top roll. At first, they both will try to go for top roll, and it will be straps for 100%.
Yeah. I don't see anyone going inside.
Maybe it could be so that Vitaly is trying in some later rounds. Yeah. For beginning, it will be strapped for 100%, and they both will go for top roll. Yeah. And question is,
whose wrist is going to open up? Whose formation will win this?
Who will be up? Who will win this hand control? Yeah. That's already like a scenario that will happen.
Have you seen Laletin pulling inside?
Yes, he has done that before. He has pulled inside with Getalo from Kazakhstan. Yeah. He can hold in this defensive position. Yeah. So
Oleg is struggling when someone supinates him.
It's not that Vitaly don't know how to pull in a hook. He just don't need that. Yeah. If you can easily beat everyone top, why to go inside? Yeah. So
I think he has plenty of side pressure, so he just uses his leverage and everything too.
Fight is also interesting because they have met before, and it always goes to one or other side. The result is 4-3 for Oleg Zhokh. and then also Oleg is getting better every year, same as Levan. He's getting better every year. Vitaly. Yeah. He's getting better every year. In his weight category, like in Oleg's weight category, he hasn't lost for maybe 7 years.
7 years, 2011, I think.
He won his first Zloty tour in 2010, and every year till that he has won.
He has lost some fights. We have seen it happen, but
he lost against Michigan. He lost in a European Championship against Kovalchuk, 2000 maybe 10 or 11. But he started 2010 63 kilo class. After that 70 kilo class. In 2012 he was already 78, or 2013 he was 78. After that he went to 86, and last year. Yes, he won at 80. Last 2 years, he won at 86. So he's getting bigger. He's getting stronger.
And pound for pound, he's definitely top arm wrestler in the world. Pound for pound, I think no one can beat him.
Most people are saying that pound for pound, he's the strongest left-hand arm wrestler ever
in history. Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, it's hard to find someone who has been so dominant with left hand, and you are middleweight, you are lightweight, and you are pulling with super heavyweights.
Yeah, but he has arm to pull with super heavyweights. So he said he had some injury, something.
He has. I talked with him in World Championship after fight with Plamen. Yeah, he said. He has some problems with thumb, with his hand. Hopefully, it's just a small minor injury, and it will not give him any problems at Poland. So we will see healthy and strong and ready for fight.
I hope it will be like that, because before that I said Zhokh was my favorite. I want him to win, because it's pleasant to see lighter guys winning heavier guys. You know, it's some for us, for lighter guys, it's some kind of victory. You know, you always want to, like, beating everyone in your class.
If champion of your class is winning your overall class, you're feeling like you are the same. Somewhere here again.
That's some good feeling right there.
Yeah. About Vitaly Laletin, like in Russia, he's a Russian prototype of Lincoln Hawk from Sylvester Stallone movies is Over the Top.
Yeah.
Because he's in his real life he's a truck driver.
Yeah. He drives trucks.
Yeah, from Siberia, somewhere Krasnoyarsk. So real life Lincoln Hawk.
Lincoln Hawk, yeah.
What we have seen and what we have heard, he's usually not training too much.
I think one time before, I think last World Championship, he was 2 weeks in Thailand, just chilling.
Yeah,
he came and beat everyone.
Yeah. It seems sometimes he's not even taking it all too serious. Yeah. So, but if he does it this time, it could be.
I think he will take. I'm thinking he takes this serious, because I watch him on Instagram. He posts videos of training, and he's together with Dmitry Silayev and Grishin.
Yeah,
his boys. So I think he's taking this serious. I know.
So we could see maybe another Vitaly.
Yeah, it would be shocking if he would win. It would be really interesting. It would be like, okay, that's something different, because Zhokh is now put on this pedestal, and maybe he played with Plamen.
Yeah,
maybe he played with Plamen. Maybe he can beat. But if Laletin does something unexpected, that's a cool thing to see too.
Zhokh has lost before to heavyweights. He has lost against Ivan Matushenko. He has lost against Levan. He has lost against Semerenko before. It has happened, of course.
He lost to Devon. He has.
But mostly when they beat Zhokh,
it's on inside. Yeah.
They all get inside.
Yeah. Now it's a guy who will just do top roll. We'll see.
Usually he just do top row.
I think he has enough side, because we have seen side table videos where he's pulling versus Vitaly Laletin, and Vitaly supinates him and just beats him like this. So everyone was like, oh, it isn't fair fight, but he couldn't get out of it. So it will be interesting what he does, because it's really good that Laletin is so diverse. So he has side, we know that he has side pressure and how he uses this. Because if they put him against, let's say, Krasimir, who just goes on hook, he doesn't do anything else, and he opens up his wrist and first matchup is over. We know that it's really hard to do. Here they will fight for wrist.
This could be the same again. If one of them will open up wrist,
yeah,
some a little bit longer fight without wrist. Yeah. And that could finish, and it could be like 6-0 in one way.
We know that someone's gonna lose their wrist in the first matchup. Someone's gonna lose their wrist in first or second matchup. Who's gonna be it? If Laletin can top roll him, it would be really impressive. I think very, very impressive. Yeah. So for this one, again, we did a poll on Global Arm Wrestling. So 90% of people think Laletin is going to win.
Only 19.
Yeah, and 81% says Zhokh. So before this I said 6-0 to Zhokh. Right now I'm thinking what we see on World Championship, it might be 3-3. It might be evenly matchup. But it's hard to say, because maybe Zhokh play with Plamen, and it's really hard to understand these things. It's again, we need to see, and my prediction right now is 3-3. If you're thinking
last year, Laletin and Zhokh, they pulled in Zloty Tour in open class.
But they didn't meet last year, or did they?
Or 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago they
Zhokh
met.
won.
Zhokh won. Last year, Vitaly was second place.
Yeah.
Zhokh was fourth. Yeah. So again, it's really interesting fight.
Yeah.
This time I will go with Oleg. Yeah.
You think can Laletin take some match, some rounds? 6-0? You're gonna give him 6-0?
Some fight could finish with falls, like it has been before. So I would go really even 4-2 for Oleg Zhokh. 4-2 for Oleg Zhokh.
Yeah, I can live with that. I'm thinking it might be evenly matched, but we will see. I'm excited for this matchup. I really want to see, because two good guys that fight in top roll are gonna battle it out.